Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing the Duelist of the Roses Redux Mod 2 playthrough. Today we are going to see how far we can get. Honestly, we didn't need to do any of that farm minions, Joey. We just did it for fun. Yeah, our deck is so broken. Ooh, not great. That's a Slate Warrior. That just went 1-for-1 with my creature. Rude. Ooh, it just desserts. Nasty. Perfect. We win. Silly man using immortals. Wow, he didn't play a single card that could actually go in the slots. So, I think the difference between the first Redux mod and this is that in the first Redux mod, the one Clovis made, it's actually not worth it to do much farming. In this game, farming is just like, it's not required. I don't think it's required. Like, there's enough, like, variance in these people's decks that you could just pretty much obliterate them with whatever. Well, we're gonna do a lot of running around. And we're not gonna play cards, so his Just Desserts don't kill us. Oh, I should have gone around the other side. I guess I will. It's fine. I got plenty of time. I just drew a bunch of my cards that don't do anything in this kind of fight. They do a lot more when your opponent's competent. Only problem is that this is not a competent opponent. And at some point, he's just going to have his AI break. We'll just shove a Man-Eater bug forward to kill whatever he's actually sending after us. So that Just Desserts is on the Labyrinth terrain that's next to my deck leader. Goodbye. Well, I drew Ancient Tree. Oh, and I should have moved my deck leader forward. It's okay. Okay. This is the part where we win the game. Because he has no more traps, so all he has left is Paralyzing Potions and Just Desserts and Tremendous Fires. And monsters to beat me. And his monsters are not stronger than mine. Oh, that is a very heavy hand. I'll play one more card when it's convenient, one more monster, and that's it. I only want to take 900 from these Just Desserts. At most. Dark Magician. Ouch. Yeah, not really a close duel. Missed. Well, Grandpa's kind of easy. Especially if you get an Ancient Tree of Enlightenment. Highly recommend the card. Really good. If I weren't using so many spells in this deck, I'd probably actually use Temple of Skulls. Honestly, I'd use a couple of each against these opponents, but... we just have to somehow... We just need to get one good hit in on this guy, and he's probably dead. So this might be 2 good hits, so I'll just play for hitting him twice, basically. Yeah, you can see my card. That was a little damage. So he's almost dead. Oh no, I lost my perfectly ultimate. Whatever will I do? Hopefully this is enough damage to kill. 3,200 is a lot of attack. Just enough. 300. Oh, 800 because of my Juragam effect. Haha! Easy win. And this is probably the best field in the game that these Immortal opponents have, because it has so much a crush terrain on it already. If there wasn't crush terrain to begin with, like Shoddy's, Immortals just get run over. And that's not to mention that if I drew a Jowls, he was absolutely done for. Okay, Yugi time. Now, Yugi should be pretty weak. I mean, compared to our deck, everyone's weak, right? But Yugi in this, he's not much stronger than... I actually don't think he's stronger than even Grandpa. But he's slightly stronger, I'm sure. Grandpa probably has the better chance to actually kill you. $3,200's pretty big. Magician of Black Chaos ties it. Oh, on that terrain, actually, Magician of Black Chaos wins. Well, let's see how big his stuff is. 37. Oh, it was a Blackluster Soldier. Was. I was kind of worried about a Mirror Force. That's why I face up defense the Green Kappa. Another one? Nope, he's dead. Another one. Yeah, just playing aggressive against opponents like this is super, super strong. Especially when you can play 5,000 attack beat sticks at your leisure. Again, there's no point for us to have a deck cost that's in the 1700s. We're winning under 1100 deck cost. And these duels aren't close. So it's kind of like concerning to me when the only way that person that's designing this made them hard is by just giving them like all of the broken cards. And even then they're not hard because their AI is terrible. Whereas like I have more problems with Taya and Redux in the regular Redux mod than in this one. And this Taya has a significantly stronger deck, honestly. It's just the field's better set up for her. We have another reincarnation. I'm not gonna bother doing anything special for this one. We'll just go find something expensive and reincarnate it. And this will be good enough. Why is this so slow? Oh, fine. Just don't waste your reincarnations. I mean, at this point, there's nothing we actually wanted. There's nothing we've needed anymore. Let's Jowls whatever he plays first. I have to admit, this was an incredibly bad play for me. I mean, to be fair, dealing with a Jowls is so annoying. Okay. Let's see it, buddy. You didn't even draw something to deal with the Jowls? Come on, man. Now we get to bonk him with a Beast Skull. Or a Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon. Maybe I just play around the Mirror Force the second time. It costs me nothing. Oh, he didn't have one. Sir? That comes out of my life points? Rude. Okay. Yeah, this was pretty brutal. Honestly, just having 3 Jowls in your deck's probably enough to win this game. Because Jowls are just so strong. It really doesn't matter. Because the playthrough's over. So, yeah, this was playing through with insects, which are probably the strongest thing you can play through this game with. Especially with Perfectly Ultimate only being 7 summoning power. Oh, now I can go back to playing Baldur's Gate. So, yeah. I don't quite agree with some of the balancing changes made in this, but definitely have to say it's more content. And you can definitely see why I'd say that insects are absolutely broken. Arsenal Bug is not okay. If only you could get multiple copies of Larva of Moth. If you could. Yeah, this deck would have been even stronger. I would have taken out the Petite Moth and Cocoon of Evolutions for more Mimikats and Monster Reborns and Change of Hearts. And then the deck would have finally started to get expensive. But when all of your opponents are like 1,700 plus deck cost opponents, like, you don't really care how expensive your deck is, because you can put in whatever you want. And I had way more than enough to be absolutely stupidly broken. Even with probably 6 cards in my deck being pretty bad, but it didn't really matter. Like, insects are by far the strongest archetype, and they were made even stronger in this. Except you can't get access to Pupa of Moth, which, like, if you could have access to Pupa of Moth, I mean, you'd basically just have Weevil's deck, but stronger. And Weevil is obnoxious. Unless you play a Reptile deck leader. So, yeah. This mod encourages farming, and then once you've done enough farming, you just kind of win the game. So, thanks everybody for watching, and have a nice day.